Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the home weather office on this 10th day of May. It's a Wednesday, and this is the morning briefing coming to you from the home office where when I look out the window, it looks like a beautiful day. There's a breeze out there. We have that onshore breeze today that'll modify temperatures somewhat, especially in the valley, keeping temperatures in a similar range to what we saw yesterday, mid-70s. But now, for those of you in Solano County, Sacramento County, Yolo County, it's going to be somewhat breezy, winds gusting 25, that sort of thing. And it'll kind of feel like a bit of an East Bay day, and there are a few clouds around as well. So we'll talk about the warm-up that is certainly on the way, and as well as the latest on the thinking of where we may see some thunderstorms over the course of the weekend and the impact that may have on Mother's Day. But I want to start with something a little bit different this morning. I usually show you these satellite images, but I'm going to show you an East Coast satellite image. Why am I showing you this? So here's New York, here's New England. What I wanted to show you is, well, up here over Wisconsin, that's cloud cover. What we have here is smoke. I haven't seen a lot of news reports on it, but there are some big fires burning in Alberta, and the jet stream is taking the smoke down over New England and the Northeast states. This has been going on for a couple of days now, but boy, this morning it just shows up very vividly across Lake Ontario here. So the skies are quite milky in the Northeast, and all of that coming from fires that are burning in Western Canada. But, we see this quite often during our summer months when we get into smoky conditions. It's not so much smoky down on the ground. This is quite elevated, but still it does make for a rather milky sky. So I wanted to share that this morning. Our own satellite, well, boy, it doesn't look beautiful this morning. We do have quite a bit of marine layer along the coast into the Bay Area, as well as into the East Bay. The Monterey area really socked in this morning. Some low clouds down in the southern part of the valley. This, of course, is snowpack. There is still a lot of snow here, but we are going to be seeing more and more of that disappear as we go through the next couple of weeks. It's looking quite a bit less extensive in the areas north of, north of the Yuba River. But there's still some snow here, but the densest snow is still in the central and southern Sierra, where there's still quite a bit that has left to melt. And next week, as the snow melts in the area around Yosemite, we once again might start to see some closures on Yosemite. That may happen as early as, let's say, Tuesday. I think we'll get through the weekend without having any of that, but the Merced River is forecast to go up again next week. We'll be talking more about that in the next couple of days. So let's talk about the warm-up that's on the way. And these are the temperatures at around 5,000 feet. So always pay attention to the temperatures aloft, and that is reflected on what is going to happen down here at the surface. And so this is this afternoon at 5 o'clock. And as I scroll over the valley, you see that area of darker green in here. That's a temperature of plus 8 degrees Celsius. Okay, so that's where we stand today. As we get into the day tomorrow at 5 o'clock, I always like to compare same time to same time. The temperature's up to 12, so we go up 4 degrees Celsius, so that means we are going to see a warm-up during the day tomorrow. And then the warm-up continues into the day on Friday. This is Friday afternoon. The temperature's gone from 12 up to 17, 18, and then we stay in that same range again during the day on Saturday. This is Saturday afternoon, temperatures 17, 18, as well as the offshore flow. I don't know how easily you can see that, but these wind barbs are going in this direction. So the wind is coming from, let's say, central Nevada, then down the valley, and then offshore. So when you combine an offshore flow with these warm temperatures aloft, that's how we get into the 90s. And as well as the other thing is that this is a 20-degree jump, 20 degrees Fahrenheit, basically, a 10-degree jump Celsius from what we have right now, 18-degree Fahrenheit, if you will. So that's how we go from daytime highs that are going to be today in the mid-70s to daytime highs that will be in the low to mid-90s. So that's into the day on Saturday, and I'm showing you that on the North American model, the NAM model. So, it's all not going to be sunny and warm, however, as we head through the weekend. Let's go to the GFS. We pick it up on Saturday, and Saturday we have clear skies. There is some precip through the Intermountain West and the Great Basin. As we get into the day on Sunday, this is Sunday morning. Everything looks good. Another warm start to the day, but then into the afternoon. This is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Showers and likely thunderstorms developing in the Tahoe Basin, down over Carson Pass, as well as all the way down toward Yosemite. We'll likely see afternoon showers and thunderstorms. And we'll also start to see maybe a bit of an onshore flow for the valley in the afternoon. As indicated here, you notice these pressure gradients here. I don't think it's going to be an extensive onshore breeze, but I think we'll see cooling in places like Napa, Solano County, as well as the areas down towards San Jose. But look at the extent of the rain. So we may see some rain by 5 o'clock in the afternoon toward Truckee. Do keep in mind that this is not a high-resolution model. This is a relatively low-resolution model, which is why you can discount these other little spots here and there. Usually you just have to look for the bigger blobs of rain, if you will, because this model just doesn't have very good resolution. And also keep in mind that this is going to be quite warm, so this would be talking about rain showers. We would not be talking about any snow showers. If you're planning on traveling over the Sierra this weekend, you may find some rain on the roads, but we will not have any travel issues. The biggest concern here with this with those showers and thunderstorms for the Tahoe Basin, I've been talking about this the last couple of days, is for those of you that like to go to Tahoe for a brunch. I think the early part of the day on Mother's Day may work out okay. Really don't expect to see the thunderstorms develop until maybe 1 or 2 in the afternoon. But yeah, if you do have outdoor plans for the Tahoe Basin on Sunday afternoon for Mother's Day, do keep in mind we may see some showers. And some of those clouds will likely spill down in the valley as well. So Sunday might end up being a slightly cooler day. But I still think that up and down the valley from Marysville to Modesto, temperatures will likely be in that 90 to 92 range, so plenty warm. So getting a little bit more confidence, the Mother's Day is going to work out okay for the valley, but as I mentioned, for the Sierra, maybe not so much. We'll keep an eye on that as we go through the next couple of days, and as this becomes into the range of the higher resolution models, first the NAM and then the HRRR, we'll be able to nail down the timing and extent of those thunderstorms a little bit more. As I showed you on the GFS, that's a pretty low resolution model. So that's everything I've got for you this morning. A beautiful looking morning, just a little on the cool side for this time of year, but that's obviously going to be changing. I'll be on KCRA tonight at 4, 5, 6, and 7, on 58 at 10 o'clock, and on Channel 3 at 11 o'clock. That's everything I've got for you. Make it a great day. I'll talk to you later.